Hi, welcome to this video today, which is all about the most famous Forex trade of all time, what we can learn from it. And the trade was the trade that broke the Bank of England, as it's become known as. It was carried out by the Quantum Fund under Goerge Soros. There was a bet of 10 billion on the pound going down, and the pound did go down, of course. And the Quantum Fund made $1 billion from it. It was called Black Wednesday. It caused the UK to leave the ERM. And it's gone down in trading history. So what can we learn about it as just normal traders with not so much money? Well, I think there's a few things we can learn about the trade. The first is, and it's to do with bet size. When the trade was first put on, the trader who was doing it was a guy called Stanley Druckenmiller, and he put up a bet of $1 billion short the pound. When he told Soros he'd done it, Soros said, "You call that a trade?" Which basically means get it to be a bigger size. And this was one of the things that the trade, I think, you can learn from, in terms of when you get a really, really good trade, gear it up, okay? The way to make money in Forex trading is not to use a static bet size. So don't keep your bet size the same all the time. There's all this nonsense about it should always be 2%. There's no logic to that at all. What you should do is, when you are basically not doing so well, you keep your trade size small. When you're doing better, or you have a really good conviction on a trade, then you hit it hard. Druckenmiller has basically said, this is like home run trading. You're trying to get a good return, but it's trades like the pound that give you that really great return. And it's like I said, you've got to learn to be a pig and really go for it. And I think that is one thing that most traders, never really learn. They're always trading the same bet size. They never really, gear up on those trades that can really make them money. So always vary your bet size. When you're not doing so well, cut it back. When you're doing well, or you have a really good conviction about a trade, hit it hard. The basic trade made, obviously, Goerge Soros very famous. We all know, he's seen as one of the legendary traders. And the Quantum Fund was really, one of the first illustrations of how powerful hedge funds have become, with their huge amount of investment clout. And they've actually made trading more difficult. People say, trade, markets never change. Well, they do actually. Volatility has changed dramatically in the last 20 years. I can remember when I first started trading, markets were not as volatile or as spiky as they are today. And this presents a challenge for traders, and this is what one of the major challenges we all face is overcoming the volatility problem. And I've often said that you must not use stops that are too close, and you must have your stop outside the market noise. And I think that's the major challenge traders face. So to anyone who day trades or scalps, don't waste your time, because you won't make money. You'll just be taken out by volatility. Another great trader at the Quantum Fund, of course, was Jim Rogers. You see him on TV all the time, guy with a bow tie. I think he talks a lot of sense. I've read interviews with him. And one of the things that comes over in his interviews, which I think is one of the most vital traits to have as a trader, is to do nothing when you don't see an opportunity. Basically wait for the best opportunities. Don't trade just for the sake of trading or being in the market. Wait. Patience is one of those traits in trading which can actually really help you succeed. And it's a very simple trait to learn. And Jim Rogers has always stressed it, and I think you can do well to learn from it. I think, if you look at that trade, obviously it's a very graphic illustration of the power of hedge funds, and also of the skill of the traders and the courage of the traders who undertook the trade, i.e. Jim Rogers, Goerge Soros and Stanley Druckenmiller. So I hope you enjoyed this short video on the trade that broke the Bank of England, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.